It is October 7th, and we've learned over the last couple days that Governor Whitmer loves power, and she will stop at nothing to try and keep it. Last Friday, she had a historical defeat in the Michigan Supreme Court. And I, for one, was hopeful that the legislature and the executive branch would finally have the ability to start working together to help keep people safe in Michigan and follow our Constitution as it was written. Unfortunately, what we've seen over the last 2 days is Governor Whitmer has basically used the Public Health Code Act to substitute the vast majority of her orders that were just struck down by the Michigan Supreme Court. Now, I'm not an alarmist, and it's no secret that I've disagreed with many of Governor Whitmer's decisions that she's made over the last couple of years. And that's to be expected. We're from different political parties, and furthermore, we have a completely different political philosophy. So right now I'm telling everybody, Republican, Independent, Democrat, it's time to be concerned. Our Constitution is under attack. We cannot accept a situation where one person thinks that they have the ability to write, enforce, and interpret laws. That is not how our republic was established. There are separation of powers, and there needs to be a consent of the governed. That's the responsibility of the legislature. We are the people's chamber. We speak for our constituents, and that is why we write the laws. There has to be consensus in how laws are written. I want my constituents to know I'm looking into what the next steps need to be. And please have certainty that I will not back down on this issue. I took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the state of Michigan, which includes the separation of powers. When I was 22 years old, after I graduated college, I raised my right hand and I took an oath to support, uphold, and defend the Constitution of the United States. And I did that when I joined the United States Marine Corps. I was not afraid to walk up that flight of stairs and fly overseas to fight for our freedoms. And I most definitely am not going to be afraid today to do that same thing. We must defend our principles. We must defend our Constitution. So I'm asking you, please speak up. If you have concerns of how things are being run today, and again, this isn't partisan. If you're a Democrat, you should be just as concerned as to how things are being run, because would you like a Republican to have the authority to write, enforce, and interpret laws? No. This is when we need to come together. This is not a time when we need to have partisan attacks. So please speak up. Let Governor Whitmer know that you do not accept, you do not approve of her recent orders, and that you urge her to work with the legislature so that there is some consent of the governed and that we can have safe and smart policies going forward. Thank you, and God bless.